Welcome to Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel for competitive exams. With this video, we are starting our video series on polity, and this video is on the preamble. The preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and to give to ourselves this Constitution. What is preamble? What does the word preamble in itself mean? Preamble is like an introductory part of a statute or deed stating its purpose, aims, and justification. It is an introductory statement of a document which states the reason for the rest of the document. You can consider it like a foreword of a book. In Indian political scenario, preamble presents the intention of its framers, the history behind its creation, and the core values and principle of the nation. To study the preamble, we can divide it into three segments. The first segment gives knowledge about the real rulers of independent India, who are the people of India. The second segment states the objective of Indian Constitution, while the third segment states the date of adoption of Indian Constitution. Here is the first segment of our preamble, which says, "We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India," where "we, the people of India" signifies that people of India are the ultimate leader of the country, and the power rests in the hand of people in the form of vote. The constitution is handed over by the people of India to themselves. It is made by and made for the people of India. This phrase also describes that people of India are the rulers of the country and they are not being subjected to the control of any other state or external power. It also means that preamble is enacted by the people of India through their representatives and not bestowed on them by a king or any other outside power. Continuing with our second segment, which says into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens, where the word sovereign means that India has its own independent authority and it's not a dominion of any other external power. Sovereign constitution means people have the supreme right to take its decision when it's either internal or even external matters. No external power can dictate the government of India. In other words, we can say India is an independent state and its legislature, formed by its people, has the power to make its law subjected to certain limitations. The word socialist. What does it mean? It means when the welfare of the people is given utmost priority by the government of a country. In our constitution, the term socialist is used as democratic socialism, which means that our government focuses upon a mixed economy, an economy where the private and public sectors coexist. It means that it is the duty of our government to share the wealth equally among the society, which is called distributive justice. The wealth should not be concentrated in the hands of few, and it is also the duty of our government to regulate the ownership of land and industry to reduce the socio-economic inequalities in the country. The term secular means when all the religions of a country get equal respect from the state, where the word state is referred to the government of a country. In the eye of our constitution, all religions are equal and the state cannot exclusively promote any religion. The word secular signifies religious equality. There is no difference among religions in our country Whether it is Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Christianity, and Islam, they are all treated equally and get equal respect in the eye of Constitution. There is no state religion of our country. Moreover, all the citizens of India are allowed to profess, practice, and propagate the religion of their choice. To note, the word secular has been included in the preamble of the Constitution through 42nd Amendment in the year 1976. The word democratic symbolizes that the government of India shall be elected by the will of its people. The government will be formed by a system of universal adult franchise, which implies that all citizens over 18 years of age can vote to elect the representative who shall form the government, popularly known as one person, one vote. One thing to note here is that the word democratic is not only referring to political democracy in India, but also to social and economic democracy, which clarifies that in India, people will have the freedom to choose their own representative, which is called political democracy, to live without discrimination, which is called social democracy, and to profess any occupation of their choice, which is called economic democracy. The word republic means that in India, the head of the state shall be elected and it will not be a hereditary monarch. Like in India, the President of India is the elected head of the state. The Indian Constitution helps in maintaining unity and integrity in the society, and these goals are achieved through the factors listed below. It is important to remember that these factors are called objectives enshrined in the preamble. These objectives are justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. The first objective of preamble is justice, comprising of three elements: social, economic, and political. Our constitution promises justice through fundamental rights and directive principles of state policies. Justice stands for rule of law, which means government is based on principles of law. It is derived from French phrase la principle de la guide. Second is absence of arbitrariness, which means no single individual can be given privilege in India and equal laws are applicable to all citizens. And third, a system of equal rights, freedom and opportunities for all in a society. Kinds of justice in preamble: social, economic and political. Social justice means a society in absence of any form of discrimination and no privilege is given on the basis of caste, creed, color, gender or place of birth. Economic justice means a society without any form of discrimination between man and woman on the basis of income, wealth and economic status, as well as equitable distribution of wealth, resources and opportunities. Political justice means equal, free and fair opportunities in political process, equal political rights to all without any form of discrimination. Second objective is liberty. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. It implies that Indian national citizens have freedom of activities. There is no unreasonable restriction on Indian citizens in terms of what they think, their manner of expression, the way they wish to follow up their thought in action. However, liberty does not mean freedom to do anything and it must be exercised within the constitutional limits. Note that in the limits set by the law. Objective 3 is equality of status and of opportunity and to promote among them all. It means a society in absence of special privilege to any section and the provision of adequate opportunity to all the individual without any form of discrimination based on caste, creed, color, gender or place of birth. As no section of society has any privileges and all the people have been given equal opportunities for everything without any discrimination. Everyone is equal before the law. Objective number 4 is fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation, which means that there should be a feeling of brotherhood and a sense of belonging with the country among its people. The preamble declares that fraternity has to assure two things: the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. There should be an emotional attachment with the country and all the people. Fraternity helps to promote dignity and unity in the nation. In segment 3, the preamble says, in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution, which means that the day of adoption and enactment of Constitution is 26th of November 1949. Constitution came into force on January 26, 1950, when our country became republic. These are some quick facts about preamble. The preamble is based on Objectives Resolution, which was drafted and moved in the Constituent Assembly by Jawaharlal Nehru on 13th of December 1946. The ideas of preamble are not enforceable in court. It is not the supreme power or source of any restriction or prohibition, but it plays an important role in the interpretation of articles of Constitution when language is found ambiguous. The preamble of the Indian Constitution is taken from the Constitution of the USA. The concept of liberty, equality, and fraternity in our preamble was adopted from the French motto of the French Revolution. Preamble was the last document to be attached in the Indian Constitution. Can preamble be amended? It has been clarified by the Supreme Court of India that being a part of the Constitution, the preamble can be subjected to constitutional amendments exercised under the Article 368. However, the basic structure cannot be altered. As a part of Constitution, preamble can be amended under Article 368 of the Constitution, but the basic structure of the preamble cannot be amended. As of now, the preamble was only amended once through the 42nd Amendment Act 1976. What happened in this Amendment Act? The term socialist, secular and integrity were added to the preamble through 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Socialist and secular were added between sovereign and democratic. Unity of the nation was changed to unity and integrity of the nation. So much on preamble. Keep viewing, keep revising. The next video will be uploaded soon. Subscribe, like, share and press the bell icon for updates. See you soon. Thank you very much.